Okay guys, I'm out here in the midst of the greenhouse. It's misting on me, helps a little bit, but you see 101 degrees in here right now. It's 11:30 in the morning. I feel like the heat, even though it's going to continue, it's starting to ease towards the fall where it's going to cool down eventually. The tomato plants in here are doing better. I'm going to have to prune them again. And I brought you over here. I was going to show you. I'm setting up my my little trays to start on my fall harvest. And I thought I'd show you the best thing I ever grew in my life. The one that I've really tried to nurture as good as I can. Hope you all enjoy this, and I'll get back to y'all when I get this other stuff done. Talk to you if I can get through it here. I know each of us knows Colin and Lindsay in our own way, so I thought I'd kind of share what I remember about Colin from the start. And I want to tell you about the day he was born. You know, we rushed over to the hospital like we always do, and get in the room, and Tara's about to domino, and there's no doctors, no nurses inside. Tara's there, ready to deliver, and Colin's big fat head is hanging out. And it's just me. And so I assumed the position, and I was ready to catch him. Thank God at the last moment they came in and took over. But up until Colin was born, I was a construction worker my whole life, and I come from a family of outlaw people. And so I worked hard and I played hard, and I didn't take things very serious. And about the time that Colin came into my life was about the time that the two towers got bombed, if you guys recall in that place. That was 1 month earlier. And it sure hit me hard and made me take a look at my life and think about things a little bit. And I really talked to God about it. I said, God, is this really the time to bring a baby into this world? It really affected me. Well, you know how it is. Life goes on. And our family grew a little bit. And I remember when Colin was little running around, I was watching him and his brothers, and all of a sudden Colin was missing. And I went from one end of the house calling his name to the other. Colin! Colin! Couldn't find him anywhere. I was really getting nervous. And I walked outside, yelled his name, and he didn't show up. I was about ready to call the law to come and help me. I walked back in the house, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen the movie Gremlins. You know Gizmo, that little monocle thing, and how he sings his little songs and coos like a dove. Colin was like that when he was little. And he had crawled up into this little drawer that you slide open underneath the oven. I don't know how he got himself in there, but he was in there cooing. He was always sing-songing me, and that's one of those things I remember about it. Also, I've always been poor, and we're kind of squeezed in my house. So out of my 4 sons, each set of brothers had to share rooms. And like I said, he was kind of sing-songy. And during those years, I got introduced to Bruno Mars and Justin. I know it's Bieber, but I call him Beaver. But I can hear this guy singing this stuff in his bedroom at night to his little brother. And at the far other end of the house, I hear his 2 older brothers saying, "Shut up!" My wife and I would laugh, and it really brought us a lot of joy to listen to him singing in there. It was about that time when middle school came and a little bit of high school, and all the athletics and the sports and stuff came on. And some people are just naturally skilled. They just have it, you know. And then there's those of us who have to work at it. And I think Colin was kind of in between. His brothers didn't have to work so hard sometimes, some of them. They just had it, you know. But Colin, when he set his mind to something, he would not give up until he accomplished it. And that's one of those things that made me really proud of you. And I want to tell you that I love you. And that right there will carry you a long way, buddy. Okay? Around the same time, I got introduced to Ellen. Y'all probably call her Lindsay. But once I found out her middle name was Ellen, I had to mess with her. She tippy-toed around at first and tried to act bashful and shy. That didn't last very long. It wasn't too long, and I saw that sassy, sarcastic side. And y'all don't tell her, but I kind of dug it. In my life, my wife and I have had some ups and downs, a lot of hard times, and both of these two have been there through it all. They were there to help each of us, to comfort us, and to be a part of that with us. And I hope through that I showed you somewhere in the middle of that the way to be a good husband and to love your wife. And I hope you didn't pick up on all the bad stuff. But as I've seen y'all from the time you were little and grew up to these wonderful adults. And I love it that y'all are Mr. and Mrs. Wallace. You've always felt like family to me from the beginning. Your family is wonderful. I love y'all, and I'm so glad that y'all are tying into you. I really do. Now, thank you. Thank you, Murray. Me and Murray, we have our own little romance going. In fact, he knows I've been into this gardening stuff here lately, so he made me a fancy little weed whacker thing that I can get out there. He engineered it himself. I just haven't put it on YouTube yet. But I just want to tell y'all that I love y'all, and we're excited about y'all's future. Now, if you guys don't mind, if y'all bow your head, I'll say grace over the food. So, guys, after my little videos there, I just wanted to show you, I'm really proud of my sons. Hoping they do better than me. It looks like they're headed that way. I'm just a poor old redneck, but I had a good weekend. And my most precious plants, the best things I ever planted and grew, is going out and it's producing fruit of its own. I love it. It's coming. So I hope y'all have a great day, and God bless, and take advantage of all the good times you can in the middle of these kind of days, because God is still trying to bless us if we'll just open our eyes and receive it. He wants to give us some blessings. So it was good visiting with y'all, and when I come back, maybe I'll have some of this stuff started and my tomatoes pruned, and I can show y'all what's going on with that. Thanks for stopping by.